Welcome back to another episode of Daily Drives. Now, I know normally I'm in my car for these, but given the circumstances, which I'll talk about, it's going to be a few videos before I'm back making my drives and my videos actually in the car. So, the topic of today is sacrifice and struggle, and that relates a lot to what has been happening here in Texas these past few days. So, you've probably seen on the news, or if you do live in Texas, and you probably experienced it yourself, but they had there's a major winter storm that came through. What that did was it stressed the power grid to where uh, energy was really scarce. Ended up going into blackouts, and so we lost power on Monday. We didn't get power back until Thursday, so it was about 84 hours of being in the cold during this record-setting cold too. I mean, it's pretty miserable. And then on top of that, there's a shortage on water now, and so they have a boil water notice in effect. And of course, you had to boil the water or drink bottled water um, due to the pipes bursting and everything else. So it's been a tough struggle. There's definitely been some sacrifice and struggle in that, but I kind of wanted to start with kind of the background on how I feel like the upbringing of that kind of positioned me to help endure and deal with those type of things like we've had this past week. So growing up, we didn't grow up in a family that had a whole lot of money. It was a single parent family. My mom raised myself, my two sisters by herself, and she went through a lot of sacrifice and struggle during that. And the house that we had was a flat, so we lived above the landlord. It was you can call it a 2.5 bedroom. And what I mean by that is there were two full size bedrooms, and then the third one would be almost more of like a walk in closet. Um, and that's where my mom slept. So she sacrificed the two other rooms for myself and my sisters, and it was so small that you really couldn't put a bed in it. And so what she did was every day she would take the cushions off the couch. She would put them on the ground, put a sheet over that, put a blanket on, and that's where she slept. Not just for a day or a week or a month. She did this year over year over year to give myself and my sisters the space that we could have our own room. She could easily have said to cram all three of us into one room, and she had the other room. But her sacrifice to ensure that we, slept right and got quality sleep and had some place we could call our own, was she sacrificed by sleeping on the ground on couch cushions for years and years and years. And that kind of seeing that growing up kind of set me in the mindset of first being able to overcome everything and understanding that a lot of things in life you're going to have to sacrifice and struggle for. So that's really all I got with it. I want to kind of hear what upbringings you guys have had and how that has helped you, what struggles and sacrifices you've seen growing up, and how that had impacted you. So comment below with that, and we'll see you guys next time.